Hello, hello, future biologists. Good day, and this is your biology teacher, Miss Christine May Aguanta. I assume that you already watched the video about the introduction to biology because that video actually gives you a glimpse about what biology is and what science is biology. And so today we will be having a quick course tour about biology, particularly Biology 1, since you actually will be taking two biologies, but then this time you'll be taking Biology 1, and very important because this is a prerequisite before you enroll to Biology 2. So without much further ado, let us start our main agenda for this video. So first, I am showing you the biology science standards overview. This is actually showing you the different skills, practices, cross-cutting concepts that are involved in our study of biology for the entire year. And this also is showing you about what are we focusing in studying biology. This involves molecules to organisms, ecosystems, heredity, and biological evolution. And speaking of evolution, this is actually our first unit topic, and that is actually very interesting because evolution has been so much intriguing to a lot of people, and this has been a subject of debate. So we will be knowing about evolution. Let us see as to where you are standing. What is your standpoint about this matter? Okay, and then of course we are all technology savvy, so I included here our hashtag learning goals in biology class. There are actually 6. First one, explore the anchor phenomenon. So you will be explorers, not to the outside world, but of course explorers of anchor phenomenon in our curriculum. Second, attempt to make sense of phenomenon. So after exploring different phenomenon, situation based on real life situations, of course, you will be trying to make sense of it. How is it important? How can we connect that to, of course, how can we connect that to our lives, and how is it very relevant? And the third is identify related phenomena. So we will not just be dealing with the anchor phenomenon, but also draw out some related. And then number 4, develop questions. So your art of questioning will be honed, will be developed. And of course, next steps. What does it mean? You will be suggesting some steps needed to be done after you identifying related phenomena. Okay, and number 5, explore investigative phenomena. So not just anchor phenomenon, related phenomenon, but also investigative. So you will be acting like investigators. You will acquire the skills needed to investigate a certain phenomenon. And lastly, number 6, our hashtag learning goals for this year is for you to communicate scientific reasoning around the anchor phenomenon. No scientist became scientist without communication skills. So we will be honing you to become good communicators. Even those who are very, very shy, you will learn how to communicate, especially to communicate your findings. Either it's a positive or negative finding, it should be communicated. So all in all, we have 6 learning goals in biology. Make sure you remember that. And from time to time, we will be revisiting these skills and requirements. Okay. So then, let us proceed to the most important goal. Not just learning, but learner goals. Okay, I hope you are seeing learner goals in biology class. It is your own personal goal. And since you are the learner, your main goal is really to learn. As you can see, this is in a heart shape. That means to say, you learn not just by your mind, but you learn with your heart, by heart, for the heart, with the heart. Okay, that is very, very important because you are not just here to memorize concepts, but to apply these concepts in. Okay, I hope that is clear. Learn with the heart, and learn. Okay, and so how do we review? So I have included here, included here the two measures, the two assessments that you will be taking for this course. First, of course, you will be taking some tests, some quizzes, and so very important, you need to pass Biology 1 class. I don't want any student to be left behind, and so each one of you should really step out from Biology 1 class and proceed to Biology 2 next year. Okay, so I want everyone of you to pass as long as you cooperate and make it as your goal. And then secondly, you have a test to be taken before they call it an end of course test, but this time this is actually the LEAP 2025 test. And so there are actually 4 subjects to be tested. I'm not sure with English, but I think it's English 1 and 2. You're also gonna take algebra, including I think geometry, and also you have US history and this Biology 1. So very important that you pass those examinations for each particular subjects, okay? But of course, do not let biology fail you in graduating. Okay, so I want you to take this seriously, and together we can do it, because you are going to show that you really learn biology, because you will become 2025 achiever. As you can see in the picture, leap over that obstacle. Okay, if you cannot move the obstacle, just leap over it. Okay, and later on you will see the grading scale score that you need to achieve in order to pass the test. Take note, this is requirement for graduation. Biology is a tested area, so do not take it for granted. Okay, so this is the overview of the sample units. So Biology 1 actually is comprised of 3 units. 1 is evolution, 2 is genetics and heredity, and 3 is ecosystems. This is actually divided into 9 weeks. But for the first 9 weeks, we will be dealing about evolution. That is very interesting. And so speaking of that, evolution is actually anchored with a certain phenomenon that you're going to study. And this is the question that you are needed to answer. Okay, this is the particular phenomenon question, I must say, okay, that you are going to investigate. Why don't antibiotics work like they used to? Or you can read that as antibiotics, okay, whichever. But then, to answer that, you need to study, need to investigate about different situations or phenomena. This is the first phenomena that we're going to study, or the phenomena that we will be studying. It's about Addie. How did she become so sick? How did she got sick? And why is she not feeling better? Okay, we will be dealing about the cause and effect of her sickness. And then Ben 2 is about the jonquils. The jonquils are actually birds, okay? Cute little creatures. So we will see what can we learn from them in order for us to answer this question about antibiotics. And then we will talk about the rest in our succeeding videos soon. Okay, so just take note, evolution is our first topic for the unit 1. Okay, and then these are classroom expectations as to how you meet all those goals. This will be the bridge. This will help you. Okay, so you expect that in our classroom there would be activity sheets. From lesson 1 up to the last lesson, there will always be activity sheets. Okay, and the second is experimentation. It could be lab setting or simulations or virtual experimentation for those students who are doing virtual So we will see then. And in number 3, you expect there would be some data analysis. Some parts of data analysis are actually embedded in the activity sheets. And of course, after you analyze, you interpret. So in this manner, mathematics is actually integrated. So it's very important. Math has been the language of science, so it's always in our study. Number 4, individual work. So as you can see, it includes projects, reporting, and presentations. So you are not just assessed individually, but you will be assessed also with a team, with your group work, how you deliver it to other students. That is actually what matters as well. Next, exit tickets. So you expect formative assessments in the form of exit tickets, and then summative assessments, including end of 9-week test. And then number 7, Science Megaminds awarding. This is actually very interesting and very important. I need to discuss it to you. Science Megaminds awarding is an awarding to an outstanding science student of the month. So the title will be Science Mega. Mega meaning really mega, micro, okay, micro. So the student who will be chosen for this will automatically be part of a science lab that will be organized this year, because we will be proposing to have a science fair. Okay, this will still be a proposal laid on the table. Principal if she is going to approve it or not, but for the criteria as to how we are going to choose science megaminds, that will still be to follow. I will inform you about this one, because you will be getting a certain award for science megamind. And of course, part of what you're going to expect is an enrichment of the 2020 biology test. Very important. We are aiming a lot of you to advance, not just to approach basic achievement level, but to really be advanced. Okay, so we will be dealing with enrichment sessions sooner in the future. So we will be conducting some practice tests. You will be taking practice tests online, and I will be orienting you about the parts, the different types of tests included in the biology test. Of course, this will help you be oriented with how the exam will go. Okay, so I hope you're excited to that. And then lastly, of course, the bio exhibit. I must call it science exhibit, but I just chose to write bio exhibit because of course this video is exclusive for biology. Then please take note, bio exhibit probably happen after the end of a semester, or probably at the end of the year. So we will see when will this be conducted. Okay, so far these are actually the classroom expectations. If you have any questions, you can actually email me. Okay. And so the grading system, I will be doing this quickly. For the grading system, I want you to look at the percentage. So 40% projects and laboratory work. This is very important. I will be providing a copy of this one, using it in the classroom, so that you will be guided as to how you get your grade. And then 30% goes to tests and quizzes. And then 30% for classwork and note checks. Very important. You will be given a spiral binder to not worry about your classwork, and of course for you to have it as your portfolio. Okay, so and then of course the LEAP 2025 Biology 1 test. Again, we are aiming for advanced or mastery. So together can do this. So these are just some important information I want you to know in this video. And lastly, I want you to proceed to the next video about classroom face-to-face and virtual, and of course about pre-assessment instructions. That's it. Thank you and have a good day.